Who would have thought that an emotional moment had just occurred between two BTS members Jungkook and Taehyung? In an unexpected moment, Jungkook finally mustered up the courage to reveal something he'd been keeping to Taehyung. With a trembling voice, Jungkook was clearly struggling to contain his emotions. Not only were ARMYs amazed, even Taehyung seemed surprised. But it wasn't his reaction that had netizens buzzing, it was *how*. Taehyung responded to the confession. Instead of being shocked or withdrawn, Taehyung gave a response that sent shivers down everyone's spine. Calm, sincere, and heartfelt. The moment immediately went viral on social media, with thousands of comments calling their interaction one of BTS's most honest and touching. Many said it was proof that their friendship was more than just bandmates. It was like brothers. What exactly did Jungkook reveal? And why was his reaction so emotional? One thing is for sure, this moment has made many believe that a genuine relationship can overcome anything. Even behind the glitz of the stage and popularity, there is still room for honesty and mutual trust within. Although not explicitly stated publicly, many fans speculated that Jungkook's confession was related to a difficult time he'd been going through recently, or perhaps an apology for something in the past known only to the two of them. What made this moment even more special was Taehyung's response. ***, he didn't say much, but with just one tight hug and a warm smile, Jungkook immediately burst into tears. The moment was accidentally caught on camera by fans and has since gone viral with millions of views across various platforms. Some fans wrote, "Greater than." I don't know what Jungkook said, but looking at Taehyung's expression, it must have been something really deep. Greater than. Their friendship isn't fan service anymore, it's real. Taehyung's hug was like saying, "You're not alone." Hashtags like #TAEKOOK moment, #Jungkook confession, and #Taehyung reaction immediately trended on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Many ARMYs were touched and even cried at the honesty of two friends who grew together from their teens to becoming global icons. This moment isn't just about celebrity. It's about the courage to open your heart and the power of having someone who truly accepts you for who you are. And for Jungkook, it seems he can finally breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that Taehyung will always be by his side, no matter what. That moment reminded us all that behind the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world, idols are also human beings with feelings, doubts, and a need for acceptance. Jungkook and Taehyung taught us one important lesson. The courage to be honest with those we trust can bring new peace and strength. Not a few ARMYs feel inspired to be more open and brave in facing the fears in their lives, because they see how these two great figures support each other silently. So, what do you think? What do you think of Jungkook's confession that made him tremble? And what do you think of Taehyung's reaction that shocked everyone? Let us know your thoughts and guesses in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video, article so more people can be inspired by this extraordinary moment. Thank you for following our latest updates. See you in the next story, which is sure to be just as exciting and touching. Moreover, this moment also opens the door for us to appreciate the relationships around us more deeply, whether they're friendships, family, or partners. Sometimes, just by having the courage to express what's in our hearts, we can strengthen bonds that previously felt so mundane. Jungkook and Taehyung have shown that fear and doubt are normal. But what matters most is how we choose to face and work through them with those we trust. This story reminds us that love and support don't always have to be grand or extravagant. Sometimes, a warm and sincere hug from a close friend can be the most powerful medicine when a heart is fragile. So don't hesitate to open your heart. Be brave and honest and share your stories. Because who knows, your small moments could be a source of strength for someone out there just like Jungkook and Taehyung did today. Keep following us for more inspiring stories. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest updates. And most importantly, this moment also serves as a reminder to us all. There's nothing wrong with feeling weak, afraid, or doubtful. In fact, by admitting it, we demonstrate true strength. Jungkook's trembling as he confessed to Taehyung wasn't a sign of weakness. but proof of the sincerity and depth of his feelings. And Taehyung's response with such understanding and warmth demonstrates the meaning of true friendship, being there unconditionally. Let's use this moment as inspiration to open our hearts more, strengthen our relationships, and be there for those closest to us. Because ultimately, that's what makes life more meaningful. Thank you for listening to this emotional story with us. Don't forget to share this story with your friends and family, so more people can be inspired. See you in the next story. Stay strong, and don't be afraid to be true to yourself. Jungkook trembled as he confessed something to Taehyung. His reaction? Not anger or shock, but a warm hug and a heart-melting smile. This moment wasn't just a simple confession, but a testament to true friendship. Sometimes, the courage to be honest is the greatest strength. Sure, here's the continuation in the same heartfelt tone. This vulnerable moment showed how deep their bond truly is beyond the stage, lights and fame. They are two friends who support each other unconditionally. Jungkook's trembling voice reflected the weight of what he carried inside, and Taehyung's gentle response was a silent promise, "You're not alone."
Jungkook froze in the embrace, his eyes wide with surprise. He expected distance, or at least an awkward silence after those words. But no. Instead, there was a comforting warmth, as if the world had stopped for a moment to make room for honesty. Taehyung patted Jungkook's back gently. "I know," he said softly. "And I'm still here." There were no long sentences. There wasn't a need. In that embrace, all the feelings were expressed: understanding, acceptance, and a feeling that can only grow from a time-tested relationship. After a while, they sat side by side. It was silent, but not awkward. More like the calm after a storm. Jungkook took a deep breath, then smiled slightly. "I'm afraid, if I'm honest, everything will change." Taehyung glanced at him, then looked up at the sky. Sometimes what changes isn't the truth, but the hiding for too long. And that night, under the calm sky, two friends discovered a new version of their friendship, one stronger, more honest and more real than ever. Do you want to continue this path toward a deeper friendship? Or is there another dynamic you'd like to explore? Taehyung picked up a small twig nearby and drew random circles in the dirt. It was an old habit of his when he was thinking. Meanwhile, Jungkook still stared blankly ahead, as if reprocessing everything that had just happened. But this time, there was no longer a burden on his chest. Only relief. "I thought I was going to lose you," Jungkook said softly. Taehyung stopped drawing and turned his head. "Why do you always think so far ahead, Kook?" Jungkook chuckled bitterly. "Because you're important." The words drifted between them, simple but heavy. Taehyung looked at him, this time without a smile, just sincerity in his eyes. "You're important to me too. More than you think." There was a moment of silence, but this time it was full of meaning. Then Taehyung got up and held out his hand to Jungkook. "Come on, let's go home. The night is long, but life is even longer. And we still have plenty of time." Jungkook stared at her hand, then gripped it tightly. He stood, and for the first time in a long time, his chest felt lighter. They walked side by side, shoulders occasionally touching, in comfortable silence. There was no need for extra words, because once the truth was spoken and accepted unconditionally, all that remained was one thing: the belief that no matter what, they would never let go of each other. The next morning, the atmosphere between them felt a little different, not in the awkward sense, but like something unfamiliar. Like when two people have been walking the same path for a long time and suddenly realize the beauty of the scenery around them that they've previously overlooked. Taehyung opened the curtains of their dorm room window, letting the morning light stream in. Jungkook was still half asleep on the bed, the blanket draped haphazardly over his body.